Well, Lord Michael Howard is a former leader of the Conservative Party. He also served in the cabinets of Margaret Thatcher and also John Major. Joins me now in the studio. Thank you so much, Lord Howard, for coming in and onto the programme. Let's, of course, talk about Theresa May's appointments today, the three Brexiteers of Boris Johnson, David Davis and Liam Fox as well. Do you think she's effectively saying there, you got us into this mess with Brexit, you can steer us out of it?
I don't think it's quite like that at all. She's committed herself to Brexit. She's said Brexit means Brexit. And the one thing about Theresa May is that she says what she means, and if she says something, she'll do it. So I think it's more a reflection of where we are. The Brexit issue has been decided by the British people.
Boris Johnson, though, taking over as a Foreign Secretary, an interesting pick, lots of people will say. Has that role, though, been somewhat depleted by the fact that you now have a Brexit Secretary as well as a Trade Secretary?
No, I don't think so. Trade was never really part of the Foreign Office. It was always separate. And I think it makes sense to have a separate Secretary of State in charge of the negotiations with Europe. I mean, it's going to be a very big job, and it would be a bit much to expect the Foreign Secretary to do that as well as everything else that he has to do.
What do you make of him as the pick for Foreign Secretary, as our top diplomat? Something of an undiplomatic past.
Well, I think Boris is very intelligent. I think it's a very imaginative proposal. And I'm delighted by it.
You, of course, though, you sacked him as well from your shadow cabinet back in 2004, I think it was.
That was a very long time ago. No, I think you make an excellent Foreign Secretary.
But nevertheless, quite a few comeback kids still on frontline politics and making their way back into Theresa May's cabinet now.
Well, they've got the people you refer to have got a lot of experience. That's important and essential. I mean, I personally regret the fact that George Osborne has gone, because I think he was a very good Chancellor, and I think that he has done a great deal to restore Britain's finances. But obviously, Theresa May is a Prime Minister and she calls the shots.
George Osborne and David Cameron actually have both said that they hope that their legacy that would be in part the fact that the economy is now in a stronger position. Do you think it's fair to say that over the 6 years that they have been at the helm of British politics, that they have left Britain in a stronger place?
Oh, much stronger. I think we've got 2.5 million people more in work. The deficit has been very substantially reduced. It's still there, more work to do, but it's been very substantially reduced. And so I think that there's no doubt at all that they can look back on their economic stewardship with considerable pride.
From a worldwide perspective, people looking in at British politics over the last couple of weeks, and at the Conservative Party in particular, you're a former leader yourself, why is it that this issue of Europe has dogged Conservative Party leaders and members for so long? David Cameron himself saying we've got to stop banging on about Europe, and then, of course, this has brought about his own downfall.
Well, because it's an issue of fundamental importance to the country. We've never been entirely easy as part of the European construct. Because we have a different history from the other countries of Europe, from continental Europe, and a different outlook on the world. And we tried being a member, and had the European Union been prepared to reform and been much more flexible, I think we would have stayed a member. But it wasn't in the negotiations that David Cameron undertook, and that's why we've left.
Philip Hammond, of course, has taken over from George Osborne as Chancellor. He's the Finance Minister now in the UK. He has said in the past that he didn't think it would be easy for Britain to remain in with access to the single market while still agreeing to the free movement of people according to EU ruls. How do you think he's going to manage that?
There's a great deal of confusion between membership of the single market, which I don't think we need, and if you're a member, you have to have free movement of peoples, and access to the single market. Everyone in the world has access to the single market, but on different terms, and I'm confident we'll be able to negotiate a kind of free trade area agreement with the European Union. We're their biggest market. They sell lots of things to us, so they won't want to put any barriers in the way of that, and that will give us access to the free market on good terms, without access to the single market without being a member of it.
Lord Howard, we very much appreciate you coming in to talk to us here at CNN today. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.